I'm gonna keep it real. All they really needed to do was show Mob of the Dead remastered and play classic Zombies music, and I was already on board. So today we finally got the main reveal of Black Ops 4, the community event. It was about an hour long. They showed off multiplayer, zombies, as well as the new Battle Royale mode, which we'll talk about that. But first of all, I think we should just start off with the obvious. There's no exo movements, it's all boots on the ground. That is a very good thing. There was some stuff going on in the trailers. You're seeing the footage of Ruin right now where he uses the grappling hook. That's one of his specialist abilities, so I'm gonna let it slide and just go ahead and still say, yeah, this game is 100% boots on the ground. During the reveal event, Vaughn made a very big deal about that fact. Specialists are back as well. We see Ruin and Seraph and a bunch of other returning specialists, plus a few new ones. Looks like they actually are trying to make it a bit more of a class-based game. The rumors about it being like Overwatch were a little blown out of the water, but it does appear to be a bit more team-focused than the last game, which I do think is a good idea. They have like medics and people who put down certain like barricades and stuff. So we'll see how it all works out when the beta comes out in August or whatever. But until then, it is looking pretty interesting. Of course, swimming in the water, a lot of the features from Black Ops 3 are back. The aesthetics of this game are very Black Ops 3 in nature. It does look like a Treyarch game. It does look like a sequel to Black Ops 3, but time period wise, it is set after 2 but before 3. So I'm not entirely sure like what year they're trying to go for, but it's pretty futuristic. I wasn't expecting future. I was expecting a bit more modern, to be honest, but we'll see. Most of the guns from the trailer did all appear to be pretty fake. So, I mean, we might see a couple returning classic guns, but honestly, I wouldn't hold my breath for it. There was a few other interesting things. I mean, it's 5v5 now, down from 6v6. They're kind of going for more esports feel with the multiplayer. We've got, predictive recoil, which is awesome. That is a great change, making it a bit more like a modern shooter instead of having randomized recoil, which is never a good thing. Just little things to change it. Auto-regenerating health is gone. You have to actually activate health regen now. It's an ability or a button, which is interesting. I can't wait to see how that actually works in combat. There are a lot of things that are kind of still very the same, but a lot of things that have been changed. I mean, it's Call of Duty, there are gonna be some major similarities between the different games, but I'm glad that Treyarch seems to be stepping it up and trying to do something a bit different. Treyarch has been the most adaptable studio that's working on Call of Duty. I mean, Sledgehammer's always taken risks. Infinity Ward used to do some pretty great work, but honestly, I mean, the last few games have been not great. But Treyarch has been very consistent with pushing forward new features and having very long-living games. I mean, Black Ops 2 and 1 are still being played. Black Ops 3 introduced so much that we have now, the final camos, level 1000, all stuff that Black Ops 3 pioneered. So hopefully there's more stuff like that in this game. Because, I mean, Treyarch are the ones who push the envelope with that stuff. So overall, I am excited for the multiplayer. I think it's going to be very interesting to see how this all works out. I am a Call of Duty fan, so I'm going to get it, I'm going to play it, and hopefully it's good. I do have faith. I do trust Treyarch as a team, and I have faith that they can do what's right, that they know what's going to be best for this. Where my concerns start to stem from, though, are this Battle Royale mode, Blackout. It does look interesting. I mean, they've said that the map is going to be huge, way bigger than Nuketown. They said like 1,500 times bigger or something like that, along that effect. Didn't announce how many players were going to be in the game. We're assuming 100. That's like the Battle Royale standard at this point. They did say that it was going to still have the same Call of Duty mechanics in it, which is weird because this game doesn't have any bullet drop or travel time, so and kind of let's see how that works. In addition to that, they did also mention that there was going to be vehicles, returning maps and guns from previous games, as well as they showed off the characters you play as are going to be from past games. So they had a Mason skin, they had a Menendez skin, they had the Primus crew from Zombies, they had Reznov, they had a bunch of stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how they kind of monetize that. I'm guessing that's going to be where the main monetization is for the Battle Royale modes. But hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. I mean, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm not going to judge it too harshly until I get my hands on. So we'll take a look. It does look like they are trying to put their own spin on it. So I'm going to, reserve my judgment for now, and we'll see, when that mode launches alongside the game. I don't think the beta is going to cover that mode, but we'll see. We'll see. I really can't say, because Battle Royale is a fad right now, and it's kind of worrisome that Treyarch is stooping to that level, but if they can make something interesting out of it, I'm all for it. Zombies, on the other hand, oh boy, does that look good. I'm a little disappointed they seem to be stepping away from the current story that we've got going on, the current characters and everything. Mob of the Dead Remastered is real, very excited for that. It's going to have the returning characters, Primus crew and everything. I'm going to assume it takes place after Black Ops 3, so who knows? I mean, we might get some cool story bits to end that storyline off, but it does look like they are trying to move on to this new group of characters. They did show them off in the new trailer. There's actually going to be 3 maps in this game at launch, which is interesting. I mean, that's the most we've got so far. Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 1 all had 2 maps at launch, and the rest of all had 1, so this is like first time we're getting 3. That's kind of interesting. So 3 maps at launch. Looks like they're really doubling down on zombies this year. There's a whole bunch of changes to make the game more user-friendly. They made some leaderboard changes as well, so anybody who plays with certain modifications on are going to get different leaderboards, essentially, is kind of how I am understanding it. So, and as well as codes that are going to be generated to be sent to third-party leaderboard sites, which I think is cool. I mean, they know the zombies community, they know that's important to them, and so it looks like they're doubling down on supporting that kind of stuff, while also letting the newer players, still be able to experience the game and not be frustrated with the difficulty. There's difficulty settings returning as well, which is kind of cool. And then I'm sure there's going to be different modifiers and stuff that they kind of talked about. I mean, we'll see. Jason Blundell, he did say that there was a lot you could change, like zombie health, zombie damage, change the mystery box, how it works and stuff like that. So I'm hoping it's pretty extensive and you can go do some cool things with private matches. I'm not sure how the actual lobby matches are going to work, or how trophies are going to work. I mean, could you just turn on a bunch of modifiers and still go for the Easter egg trophies? I mean, that might make this game a pretty easy platinum since there's no campaign. Excellent segue, am I right? So, there's no campaign in this game. What the hell, guys? They've said they're trying to implement a story into the multiplayer modes and a deeper story into zombies, which, whatever. I mean, sure, Titanfall did that. I'm sure they can do that better, but at the same time, like, why is this game called Black Ops 4? It's not even a sequel to Black Ops 3. I mean, straight up, this game takes place before that, and Black Ops 3 none of that even happened. That was all just in your head anyways. The only real mission in that game was the first one, so it's not like they had anything they needed to follow up anyways. But I mean, this game is definitely only called Black Ops 4 for marketing purposes, and so that they can have like Mason and Reznov and stuff in the Battle Royale mode. But that's it. It's very disappointing to me. I mean, I don't know if this is going to be their strategy moving forward. Does Infinity Ward's next game have a campaign? Like, what's going on? I know they have all the data and they know that people don't play COD campaigns, but it's just always been a staple, and some of the best campaigns and some of the best shooter campaigns ever made come from Call of Duty. I mean, there's so many iconic moments we could list right now, and it sucks too because the entire Blackout trailer, Vaughn was talking over it and talking about, you can play as all these iconic Call of Duty characters like Mason and Reznov, and it's like, yeah, Woods, Mason, Reznov, Menendez, they're all campaign characters, and you're talking about how great these characters are, and it's like, yeah, you know, we don't really care about Ruin or Seraph or Battery, as cool as they are and as attached to them as some people I assume are gonna be. You know, no one cares about them. We care about Mason and Menendez and Reznov and Woods and all these other characters from the campaigns, the stories, the actual characters we got to know over all these years. So it's just kind of disappointing they're getting rid of that. And we'll see. I mean, the trophy list to this game might be kind of easy. This might be the easiest COD Platinum, since it's only, you know, no more veteran trophies, no more collectible trophies. The only thing I'm assuming is going to be zombies trophies. That's going to be pretty hard. So zombies, and then there's a bunch of multiplayer trophies, which you'll get by playing the game, like we're all going to do. Because it's COD, of course we're all going to play it. So, I mean, we'll see. I'm interested to see how the trophy aspect of it works. I mean, multiplayer trophies are the worst thing in the world, but I mean, it's a multiplayer only game. What are you gonna do? I guess, you know, we'll just have to wait and see. There's nothing really else I can say. Overall, though, I am very excited still for this game. You know, even with the few blunders I mentioned, you know, League play is returning. Very excited for that. They're putting on a heavier comp focus for this game, which is interesting, but looks like with the changes they're making, this could really work. So I'm very excited for October, or for August or September, whenever the beta comes out. I'm gonna get my hands on. You'll see gameplay on the channel and a bit bigger in-depth look into what I think of the game. But up until now, this is my reaction, my response to the reveal event. This is gonna be an interesting year for sure. I hope this game is good. I really do. But let me know what you guys think. What did you guys what did you guys take away from this reveal trailer? Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay classy, guys.